time for, we did 3 plants in this show. 1 is already sold out. We're going to bring you the Itoh hybrid peony. So what you're seeing with the Itoh peony is really the better peony. It's a combination of those garden peonies. So you're getting the big fluffy flowers that you get from a garden peony, but it's also got the best of the tree peony, which means it's on a woody stem. So it's not going to, like in a rain or wind, just fall right over. So that's why it's called the hybrid. It is the best of the garden and the best of the tree peony combined, and then all the issues you might have had with either are gone. It's just you only get the good features. 3 easy payments of $13.21. Itoh hybrid peonies, and I underline hybrid there, are pretty hard to find, and if you do find them, they tend to be more money. So I'm thrilled that we're doing this for 3 easy payments of $13.21 plus free shipping and handling. And here's why the shipping and handling matters. I was trying to do some comparison shopping for you, and I noticed that a lot of Itoh peonies, if you can find them, they just send you a bare root and they still charge you for shipping and handling. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna send you a full gallon plant. Why does that matter? This plant has already gone through some time, so you're getting an established plant right off the bat. Free shipping and handling really matters when we're talking about something like this. I want to say hello to Devin Walleen, who is the 4th generation of Walleens who work in their family business, Roberta's, and he's here with Devin. I know of all the things you present, this is one of your favorites.
It truly is one of my favorites because as a Hoosier, someone from Indiana, if you didn't know, peonies, they're our state flowers. So I grew up planting peonies, growing peonies. I love peonies. But the garden peony has some problems that kind of keep gardeners away from them. So a gentleman by the name of Mr. Itoh out of Japan, he spent his entire lifetime, he was obsessed with peonies. He was totally obsessed with peonies. And he spent his entire lifetime taking the beloved garden peony and the tree peony, taking the very best of both worlds, melding them together, and he created this wonderful marriage of this Itoh hybrid peony. And the result is a peony with those large, fluffy, fragrant flowers of the garden peony, but it has that wonderful ornate lobed foliage of the tree peony, and best of all, it has that strong woody stems. So these aren't going to fall over from a heavy April shower. You don't even have to stake these peonies either. So you have the most beautiful peony plant that you could have ever dreamt of, and it's going to be growing in your garden for a lifetime.
All you have to do is pick your color, and let's go through them together. But as we do that, please know we started the season with 14,000. If you do want the red, which look at this, 1,200 remaining, that is it. Oh, that's not very many. The pink, only 1,100 remaining, and if you want that beautiful yellow, that Barzella yellow, we only have 2,100. And I'm gonna come around here. I want you to see, this is a real flower, and I just want you to see how beautiful these peonies are. I mean, that's a giant flower, and like, just the detail. Like they talk about Mother Nature being the best artist. Wow. This really illustrates that point, huh? So Devin, how easy are these going to be to grow, and what do we need to know to get them off to a successful start?
Totally. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I really love this collection, and what makes this collection at this value so, you can't pass it up. You really should consider getting one of each of the 3 colors, because we ship to you a 1-gallon size plant. A lot of times people will receive those kind of mangly roots in the mail of a peony, and they don't know what to do with it. But these, you get a 1-gallon pot, and you can be growing beautiful, large 8 to 10-inch flowers like that Barzella, which is the yellow, or this First Arrival, which is the pink, or the Scarlet Heaven, which is the red. And you're going to start to get flowers the 1st or 2nd season. And when these are established plants in the garden, imagine this. Your plants can be covered with up to 50 flowers at one time.
What?
And these are not, 50. Can you imagine
Oh,
a
there's your
beautiful
niece.
shrub? That's my niece. Look how big those flowers are. They're bigger than her head. She was like 8 years old in that picture.
That's so wait, you said, I just need to go back. So at one time, once these are established, I could have 50 flowers
Yes.
on one. Okay,
on
you know, you
one
and I
plant.
presented this before. I knew it was good. I don't think I realized that.
Maybe you just needed to hear it twice
I
to
think
really
I
sink
did.
in.
That's wild. And then also, here's
It's
something
really
I do
incredible.
know is once you get these home, you're going to have them for many, many, many years. This is one of the
Totally.
longer lived plants in your garden, right? You could have these for decades.
Absolutely. A lot of us, you know, maybe you live in a house that was built in 1950 and you still have garden peonies grown in that garden from 1950. Well, the same is true with these Itoh peonies, but what you have is you have a peony that is stronger stems. It's not going to flop over like those garden peonies. It's not going to get those ants like those garden peonies either.
Oh,
You have
that's
those
good.
strong stems, but you also have that beautiful foliage that's going to look great on your plant even after the flowers have finished. That's one thing that kind of perturbs me about the garden peonies. When they're done flowering, they just kind of look like a mushy mosh in the garden.
Right.
And it's like, kind of like an eyesore. But these continue to look elegant in the garden even after the blooms.
You know, if you have peonies in you have from maybe a house that, you know, they're from like the 40s or 50s and the peonies are still growing, that's lovely, and keep them because you've had, you know, they've been around so long. But this is the better peony. This Itoh peony, the hybrid, didn't even exist back then. This was, as you know, Devin was explaining, the work of Mr. Itoh in Japan, who was obsessed with peonies and created a breed of peony that is the hybrid between the tree peony. So it's going to look great all the time, even after it flowers. It's not going to fall over. And then those garden peonies, which, look at the flowers. That's what you want from a garden peony. The first arrival is the pink. The scarlet heaven is the red, that beautiful burgundy red. That's what I have here in front of me. And then, of course, we have that Bartzella yellow, which is so popular. And, you know, Devin, I mentioned I was doing a little comparison shopping. This particular hybrid, the Itoh hybrid, not easy to find, and when I did find it, pretty much everybody was sending a bare root, which is okay,
Totally.
But I'd rather get the giant plant, especially if you're going to do free shipping and handling for us.
Absolutely. We've been growing these for over a year now. So these are well-established plants. All you got to do is get them in the ground, but you want to consider where you're going to put them. You want to put these are a royal plant, and they should be designated in the best area of your garden where you see them every single day when you get home from work or when you get home from walking your dog. This is a superb plant that needs to be placed in somewhere awesome in your garden.
And some place that you're going to like, because they're going to stay there for
Yeah.
decades. All right, I have updates for you. So we started the month with the season, really, with 14,000. That's all we have. In the pink, we now have fewer than 1,000. In the red, we have fewer than 1,000. And on the yellow, that's our most popular. We only have 1,800, and that is it. Devin, tell us about the Roberta's Gotta Grow Guarantee.